Day 4 of India versus England at Trent Bridge, and Australia finally managing a victory versus Bangladesh in the 4th T20I on today's volume of CRIQAZI Diaries.
Have a look at that, miles up, oh, it's nearly taken someone out of the stands. That was a flat six right under the stand there, the George Giffen stand, up into the members, and it went like a rocket. Well, wicket 24.
What a day of Test cricket we witnessed, ladies and gentlemen. England started the day at 25 for no loss, still 70 behind India. And you know, the chips were down. I honestly thought India would blow England away, but they fought back so valiantly to score 303 runs in their innings, setting India a target of 209, which by no means will be a walk in the park, so definitely game on. England's fight back was, of course, spearheaded by who else but Mr. Reliable Test skipper Joe Root, whose innings oozed with class. He played with such command and at such a good strike rate as well. It seemed like Joe Root was batting on a different surface altogether, some absolutely crunching shots in that highlight reel, and he, of course, went on to score his 21st century in Test cricket. A great player, world-class performance, especially when the pressure was on. So Joe Root की जितनी भी तारीफ की जाए कम है, बड़ी मुश्किल से वो अपनी टीम को वापस गेम में लेकर आया है, and let's see if that effort will go in vain or not. I think England will be a bit disappointed that they weren't able to set India a higher target क्योंकि जो काफ़ी उनके बैट्समैन थे ना वो सेट हो चुके थे. They had gotten starts like Sibley, Bairstow, Butler, Curran and Dan Lawrence, and I think Bairstow in particular will feel very very disappointed क्योंकि बहुत ही प्यारा खेल रहा था वो आज, खूबसूरत शॉटें मार रहा था, and then he went for that hoik over mid wicket which is one of his favorite shots, but then got caught at the boundary. तो ये जो सारे प्लेयर्स हैं इनमें से कोई भी एक ज़रा बड़ा स्कोर कर जाता, रूट का थोड़ा लंबा साथ दे देता, तो मेरे ख्याल से इंग्लैंड would have posted a target of around 250 to 300 and that would have been extremely challenging for India. देखिए ये बात हम पहले भी कर चुके हैं कि इंग्लैंड की जो बैटिंग लाइनअप है ज़रा इनएक्सपीरियंस्ड है एंड दैट रियली शोड टुडे. लाइक दे रियली मिस्ड बेन स्टोक्स इन देयर. उस तरह का प्लेयर आपके पास होता तो क्या पता थोड़ा लंबा टारगेट बन जाता. बट खैर द बैट्समैन वर अनडन बाय सम ब्रिलियंट सीम बॉलिंग एंड इंडिया स्टार ऑफ द डे वाज जसप्रीत बुमराह. ही गॉट 5 for 64, 9 विकेट्स इन द गेम एंड दिस इज अ मैसिव परफॉर्मेंस, स्पेशली जब आप ये कंसिडर करो कि कितना ज़्यादा प्रेशर था बुमराह के ऊपर कमिंग इनटू दिस गेम एंड दिस सीरीज बिकॉज ही हैडंट परफॉर्म्ड इन अ व्हाइल. He definitely deserves all of the plaudits that are coming his way because consistently throughout this game, he's bowled at pace. He's generated an insane amount of lateral movement, moving the ball in and away from the batsman. And then he's hit those hard lengths consistently, cutting the batsman in half. So yeah, it was an absolute spectacle to watch. And I'm really happy for Bumrah. Or जिसको लगता था ना कि Bumrah खत्म हो गया है, his best days are behind him. Well, they need to think again because he shut his critics up big time. And he's also set the tone for himself and the rest of India's seamers for the rest of the English summer. Another Indian seamer who I have been really impressed with and has been an inspired selection of sorts, which I called for in the previous volume, so I'm going to take credit for that, is Shardul Thakur. I mean, he's gotten India breakthroughs at very critical junctures in the game. पहली innings में भी इसने 2 विकेटें ली थी बहुत ही crucial मौके पे, and then again in this innings he got rid of Dan Lawrence, who looked really good and was building a partnership with Joe Root, and then Joss Butler with that absolute peach. वैसे तो शर्दुल जो है कंसिस्टेंटली राइट हैंडर से अवे लेकर जा रहा था बॉल, बट दिस वन केम इन. Butler was shoulders arms and it hit the timber. What a sight. And you know, I'm really happy for him too. He provides India some batting depth as well, and I think काफी उसने consolidate कर ली अपनी position as the 4th seamer, and I think he will be persisted with throughout this 5 test match series. India of course did come out to bat as well, and they're off to a very fine start. Rahul carried his form from the first innings to this one as well. He was exquisite in his stroke play, especially square of the wicket. बहुत ही प्यारा batsman है. I think happen chance से आया टीम में, किस्मत चल गई है उसकी, मयंक को सर पे बॉल लग गई, but I think he's done enough over here to cement his place for the rest of the series. Of course he did lose his wicket. Stuart Broad finally struck in the game and that's the only wicket that India lost. They're 52 for 1. And then Cheteshwar Pujara, man under pressure. आज आकर 13 balls में 12 कर बैठ गया, and also the last delivery of the day he hit a 4. So that's a statement of intent, and I think India are really positive to chase this total down within 2 sessions perhaps. So going into day 5, this game is all set for an exciting finish. It's beautifully poised with India still requiring 157 runs with 9 wickets in hand, and I do think India are in pole position to win this. I would go 70-30 in favor of India, but that doesn't mean England don't have a chance. They definitely do. And if they want to win this game, they're going to have to bowl really well and hold on to their catches, especially in the slip cordon. पिछली innings में भी उन्होंने 2 catch drop किए थे KL Rahul के, which might prove to be really costly. But definitely they have the firepower in that bowling lineup to win them this game. Jimmy Anderson, of course, and then Stuart Broad might be coming into form with the wicket of KL Rahul. And of course, Ollie Robinson took a fifer in the first innings, and Sam Curran could deliver as well. So they're definitely still in the game. पहला session कल बहुत crucial होएगा. England need to strike first up, and India just need to focus on not losing a wicket in the first session, and I think फिर आराम से chase हो जाएगा. But of course, we'll all be watching closely, and let's see what happens in this test match. Before I end this volume, just a quick word on the 4th T20 International that was played between Bangladesh and Australia in Dhaka. Of course, Bangladesh were already up in the series 3-0, an unassailable lead, but Australia finally managed to win a game on this tour today. Their bowlers did exceptionally well to restrict Bangladesh to 104, मगर वो 105 भी उन्होंने मर कर चेस की है. 7 विकेट्स डाउन हो गई थी ऑस्ट्रेलिया की, कहीं 19 ओवर्स बाद जाकर उन्होंने चेस किया है, एंड एट वन पॉइंट प्रॉपर मसले पड़ गए थे. दे फाउंड देमसेल्व्स एट 65 for 6, एंड अल्टीमेटली अगर आप देखो मैच में तो 2 लोगों ने ऑस्ट्रेलिया को बचाया विद द बैट. वन वाज डैन क्रिश्चियन, हु वाज प्रमोटेड अप द ऑर्डर एंड देन टुक शाकिब अल हसन ऑन फॉर 30 रन्स इन एन ओवर, 5 sixes. तो एक तो वो डिफरेंस हो गया, और फिर आफ्टर दे वर 65 for 6, एश्टन एगार played a very crucial knock of 27, almost took them to the end even though we're out ho gaya. But yeah, basically those two guys won Australia the game, and I don't think they'll be happy with this performance either. That's a wrap for volume 19, folks. Of course, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon in order to be notified about my latest videos. Of course, if you have any questions which you want addressed in future episodes, tweet them at defmango using the hashtag AskCriqAZI. And lastly, do let me know who you think will win this test match at Trent Bridge, India versus England, in the comments section below. That's all from me, guys, today. Catch you after day 5. Kazi off the mic.
Have a look at that, miles up. Oh, it's nearly taken someone out of the stands. That was a flat 6 right under the